Sorry. Okay. Hello, Yate. She Erik Bitsui in this, yeah. Cut it something this, what's on the A Bashes Chin, Toy Clinish, Dog here Anish, Nale, Yate. Hello, my name is Erik Bitsui, and I am Navajo from Blue Gap. I graduated with an MFA from the School of Disembodied Poetics, the Jack Kerouac School, at Naropa University in Boulder, Colorado. I will be reading from Rinky Dink Press, Gutter Punk, a micro memoir. Live fast and die fast. Brian always wore combat boots and a black flight jacket with an orange liner. Sometimes Brian shaved his head, other times he let it grow out. Brian had thin muscular arms stitched up and down with crude tattoos. He liked to burn his cigarette out on the nose of the skull on his left bicep. For one NAU semester, this dude was my roommate at Secret Dorm. When I die, Brian liked Star Wars and the Misfits and beer as much as I did, but that's the extent of our similarities. After a couple of beers, Brian turned into an asshole. Whenever I smoked weed, he called me a hippie, which was a term we both found insulting. Then he would roundhouse kick just inches from my face. I would stand there looking at him as he grinned teeth at me. D, F, and F. Brian called himself a gutter punk because he survived D, F, and F. Brian called himself a gutter punk because he survived on the streets by any means necessary. He dove in dumpsters and ate the food he found. He brushed away ants and roaches from a green hamburger. When he found a girl who had an apartment, he would go home with her, shower and screw her. When she fell asleep, he would steal her money and raid her refrigerator, then leave. TFS. Brian walked the streets of New Orleans barefoot until the cops picked him up and sent him to jail for some new bullshit law. He said there was a steel fence on the inside that separated the minor offenders from the felons. All day they shouted back and forth. If I was on the other side, they would have fucked me up. I need adventure. When Brian was a kid, he said he ate an entire ashtray of used cigarette butts several times. I've been a nicotine addict ever since. Every night he hung out in smut chat rooms, smoked cigarette after cigarette, and drank six-pack after six-pack of beer. Every day he talked with his parents on the phone and always ended the call with, "I love you."